Today we spend time in the iconic Essex club in Elscone. Now, let's go and check it out. Well, first things first, I walk in and it smells very nice. Welcome to the Essex Club holiday home at Hoseasons. With me, it's me, Saz, and I hope you enjoyed that intro because it cracked me right up. But what we have here is the living room. Quite a big, spacious, they could have had another chair over there or something. But it's all right. It's all right if you just want a little getaway. Here we have the TV that you can connect a PC to and YouTube. And then as we come around here, we have a balcony, a very large balcony with a little chair. You might have seen the little duck that went past earlier because there's a golf course just beyond them trees. And then over here is the dining room. Very nice area. I love it. We've been spending 4 days here, and this is a very nice table. I would love this in my house because these are really comfy chairs, and it's just a nice little area. Here we have a mirror, so you can check yourself out full length before you exit the place. As you follow me in here, you will see they have a spare room where you can have up to 2 guests come and stay with you. And the best part of this is it's a secret bathroom, that your guests can have a bathroom. You wouldn't even know that until you looked and being nosy. But you have a little dressing table if you want to check yourself out or your guests want to check themselves out. If you follow me into the bathroom, this is the need to know. There is quite a bit of mould in here. I do feel like I need my mould spray just to go around and help them because they don't look at the mould. But they do provide tissue paper. That is a good thing because every time we go places we like to have tissue paper and they never provide it. But Hoseasons, they provide toilet paper. So you have enough. And then you have your sink area, very polished sink. Look at that. You can even bend it. Don't know why you would need to. They do not have a towel hanger thing, so you have to put your towels up on the shelf. But they do have a big spray off your mirror, so you can check yourself out while washing your hands. Oh, and the best part is they provide hand soap, but it is the shampoo for the shower. So here down here is where you put your towel. So it's like you wash your hands and then you got to turn around to dry hands. But this is the most important question. Here was the shower. They provide you shampoo. Oh, it actually says shampoo in it. In our one, it just says hand soap. Shampoo and conditioner. It does smell nice, but you'd have to, shower twice a day just to smell nice. But we do have 2 showers, and I do love this shower above. It feels like you're having a shower in the rain. But this shower don't work because as soon as you turn it on, it spits over at the wall. So you're not really having a shower unless you go right up against the wall. But other than that, it's really nice. I would say you can fit 4 normal people in here. I'd say, if you wanted to have 4 people in your shower. Welcome to the kitchen. Here we have a recycling bin and a general waste bin. Thumbs up, we love it. Then you come into the kitchen where you have this lovely big area to provide your guest or yourself with your food. They do provide some nice little area down here in a little tiny box from Poundland, because I bought one of them too. They've got coffee bags, they've got English breakfast tea bags, they provide milk, sugar, and they do provide washing up liquid, where I think that's like amazing, because every time we go somewhere, we're always having to bring our washing up liquid. But they have it, and they have Fairy. We only have Tesco. But they do provide washing up liquid tablets and dishwasher tablets too, which is superb. So we have the normal stuff: oven, microwave. We've got down here just, you know, your forks and knives, your pans, and big old stove, which is lovely. I do not cook in here, but it looks nice. Then you turn around and then you have a dishwasher, a little tiny one, which, you know, why would you want to put your dishes in there anyway when you can just wash up? Okay, so now we've just got a cupboard with nothing under. It's just plain. You don't need to see that. Down here we have a big fridge, which we've got our snacks, our milk, everything you need on your holiday. And then in here is a freezer. Very big freezer. It's good. And then just a cupboard with nothing in it. You don't need to see. We do have a bread bin. And we've gone posh. All right. We have a wine cooler. But inside, because we don't drink wine, we have Dr. Pepper and Jack Daniels and DMF, which I don't drink that, no. Anyway, that is the kitchen, but it's been 11:15 this whole time. It's like a time machine. Now follow me into the bedroom where the magic happens. Let's go. Welcome. This is where the double bedroom is. Very spacious. Absolutely love it. Just a normal double bedroom. Very nice. And we have a little dressing unit, which I can't use because Captain, he likes to live in places. I live in my bag. I don't undo my bag because it's just, you know, I'm not living here. Anyway, I don't know about you, but I don't like sleeping in other beds. That's not my bed. So I've been sleeping on the bed with my cyberpunk throw over. They do provide a big old fan for the summer because it does get hot in here, but I brought my own little fan, my little desk fan, and it's really nice having it blown on your face because it has been hot. In here is, you do have it in the spare room as well, but actually you don't want to see two cupboards. Here is the big fan that they provide, and they're not like Haven. They provide a hairdryer. Well, it's not a fancy one, but you know, it'll do. It's fine. But I just like the fact they provided a hairdryer because I did forget my hairdryer again. And then over here is another cupboard. If you, they don't have branding hangers, which is a shame. Why not? In here is the jacuzzi. I don't know if you're like me, but that's how you turn the jacuzzi on, isn't it? Right, so we've never been to a place that had a jacuzzi. So when we turned up, I just presumed, because obviously when you go to the gym, the jacuzzi's on. So anyway, the jacuzzi was not on. So that whole hour walking around this place thinking it's just a button. No, you have to turn it on with the fuse box. So if you ever come to number 3, turn the jacuzzi on from the fuse box. And here we go, is the second bathroom. Just the same as the guest bathroom, but This one does not have a curtain for the door, and you'll see why. So as you come in, you just see the same thing, very polished sink, huge mirror so you can look at yourself, brushing your teeth. We did come with toilet paper, but as they provide toilet paper, that was, I can take my toilet paper home, which is great because, you need your toilet paper. Here we go, we've got liquid soap again. Same shower, same size, you know the deal, but down in the corner, there's mold. It looks like a little things are growing in there. Obviously you've got your little space for your actual shampoo and body wash, but we've got liquid soap in here, not actual shampoo, which is great because I did wash my hair with that. I thought that was shampoo, but it's not. It's actually just hand. Now you know. So if you ever want to wash your hair because you ain't got your shampoo, you've got to go in the guest room. So, but anyway, so as you can see, there's no curtain in this one. There was supposed to be, but there's not. So we tend not to use this toilet in this room because if you see why, like obviously at night time when you've got the light on and you need to go to the toilet, because everyone does, if anyone's walking past, they're going to see you sitting on the loo, and we didn't want to do that. But they have something fancy. First time I did this, I got really scared because I thought I broke the door. Was that how you do it?
No, all the way.
Alright, peeps, I've got Captain doing it because I don't know how to open it.
Well, if you just do that, you get a bit of venting.
Yep.
And now we'll take you to the jacuzzi.
So here we have the jacuzzi, a nice little area where you can sit out, and it's really nice that the hedges are quite high, so when you are sitting in there, if anyone's walking past, they won't see you, so you can sit and chill. It did take up to 6 hours to warm up because it wasn't turned on when we first turned up, but when it did actually heat up, it was absolutely lovely. We were out here for like an hour and we felt like it'd been 2 hours. They do have areas where you can put your glasses down if you drink, so you can sit and relax in the bubbles, which was a 10 out of 10 for me. So peeps, we're now at the end of our tour of Hoseasons Essex Club.
Well, the Essex Golf and Country Club and the Hoseasons Chalets.
So this is where you're going to find out our experiences and what we think, and also give you little information that you need to know.
Yeah, well,
and the price.
Yeah. Well, first night we were here, we went and had food, didn't we? At the actual Essex.
Yeah.
Staff were great, but they didn't have a lot of food. Charged us for food they didn't have, and then it was just a slight bit of a shambles for the food. The place was great though, really nice. Staff were very friendly, give us drinks.
Yeah.
But it was just a bit disappointing that they didn't have the food that they said they had.
Yeah, I ordered a steak, which was £26. You ordered.
I wanted chicken wings that they didn't have,
which was like £8.
Yeah, but they knew they didn't have the chicken wings, but they didn't know they didn't have the steak.
Yeah, so they told him straight up at the bar that we don't have any chicken wings. So you were like, "Oh, okay, cool. I won't have
Yeah,
them."
if I'd have known they didn't have the steak, I think we would have eaten elsewhere because you really wanted that steak.
I did. There's not many places that do steak unless you go to a steak place.
Yeah, so that was disappointing, but still, the pizza we had and the burger was nice, I guess. Yeah. I enjoyed the pizza. That was really nice.
So I had the lady come back like 20 minutes later and said, "Oh, we don't have any steak. What would you like instead?" So obviously I was like, "Oh, I'll have a quick look then," and then just went for a normal burger, which was all right. Chips was a little bit hard.
I didn't mind the chips.
But it was £10. No, it was £12 less than the steak.
Yeah, the steak was the most expensive thing on the menu, so it would have been nice if they'd have known they didn't have it. To be fair.
Yeah, and then you were like, "Oh well, I've paid for it now," so you thought
Yeah,
you were
but
gonna lose.
they did give us drinks, which was over the value of what we were owed. So they did. That was
Yeah.
good, and the staff have been friendly. I mean, when we got here, the hot tub button doesn't work, so that's why you have to turn it off and on via the fuse box. And we have never had a hot tub before, so the staff did come out. They were friendly. They give us some drinks vouchers, which we never used, but then maintenance came round and was like, well, there's nothing we can do, so we've got to order another button. So we've literally just had to keep turning it off and on via the fuse box, which has been a bit of a pain, but at least it works.
Because I can take the heat.
Well,
You can't.
the hot tub's the main reason we came.
Well, yeah. So the first night the first afternoon I got in with you, and it was freaking freezing. But you loved it.
That was nice. It was tepid. I liked it, but then when we got in it the second night, it was so hot. I can handle it.
Yeah. Even I felt like I was going to pass out, and I had to get out. But I love hot stuff. But yeah, the jacuzzi's lovely.
The chalet though is really nice. The doors don't. It seems like it must have been here a while because everything's a little bit rickety. Like the shower's broken in the guest bedroom. I think everything works in the living room.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of USB plugins, so you're going to have to bring your plug sockets.
Oh no,
to charge things.
The thing is, there are plugs with USB, but where you want them in the bedroom, they're not there.
Yeah.
But yet they're just in the living room and the kitchen, which I thought was a bit weird. But I mean, you can still charge your phone if you need to.
Yeah, but just make sure you bring your plug socket.
But overall, other than a couple of hiccups, I mean, the worst thing is the hot tub, but at least it still works.
Yeah, and now we know for future.
Yeah, make sure it's hot.
Yeah.
And we turn it on when we get it.
But obviously on the website, because Captain surprised me and said, "Oh, I'm going to take you away a couple of days for your birthday." He showed me the website, and when I looked at the price, I was like, "What?"
Well, yeah, I mean, the price for 4 nights should have been 539, I think, but I had got a bit of a discount because we've got another trip with Hoseasons, so it took it down to 439. So yeah, I think it was £100 knocked off. And to be fair, £100 a night, I think that's quite reasonable.
Yeah, because if you look at the website, the pictures, the place looks quite awful.
Oh yeah, the furniture's definitely been redone.
Yeah,
it's definitely had new furniture since they took the photos.
Obviously, I like to go to Haven because it's nice, especially the gold. I like to go with gold because all the furniture's up to date. It's really nice.
Yeah.
But the pictures on the website make it look awful. Like when I was a kid, we'd go and turn into a chalet or something, and it was like a throw over, they'd throwed over the couch. But then when we turned up, it looks really nice. It looks like a gold standard for Haven.
Yeah. Oh, and included in the price as well is access to their gyms, swimming pools, spas. Obviously, if you want to use the golf course, that's extra. If you want to use the tennis courts, that's extra. But you can they've got a sauna and all that sort of stuff.
And what made me laugh is when the woman came over, she was very chatty.
Very friendly, very nice
She basically said because it was going to take a while to heat up, we could always go and use their jacuzzi. And then she said, "Oh, wait, you can't actually use the jacuzzi because we put the wrong chemicals in there." Some
mess up with something, so they had to drain them all. So that's why we got some vouchers, but we never used them anyway because we've never been back. We've either cooked ourselves or eaten out.
Oh yeah.
And the weird thing is why the cutlery is really good and there's plates and everything. There's almost everything you need, but then there's like one spatula and 2 mashers, which I thought was really weird.
Yeah, why would you have white mashed potato?
Yeah, but why need 2 mashers? I don't know. I mean, it's niggly bits and the oven all works and the wine cooler was really good, even though we just had Dr. Pepper in it, but that was really good.
And the beds I think the bed was comfortable, but you think it's quite hard.
The mattresses are really hard.
But I was sleeping on the blanket.
But I mean, you know, it seems like it's all very new. Seems like this place has been refurbished quite recently. Like all the furniture seems very new.
Yeah, it's very posh. I would say it's posh.
But yeah, if you live near Earlscone and the Essex, this is a great little getaway, especially if you golf as well. Even because they do have a hotel here.
And they do have 2 car spaces in the driveway.
Oh,
so
yeah.
if you ever come away and then you've invited your friends around for the night, they can park up. And there's a spot in front as well, which I notice a lot of people do.
Yeah, but they only say you can have 2 cars. So technically, I guess you could have 3, but they only say you can have 2.
It's very quiet. I don't even hear the golfers that are just beyond the trees.
I mean, the one next to us has had someone in the whole time, but you don't hear anything. It's so quiet out here.
Yeah, you do obviously hear as you can hear now. I think so.
Maybe the
grass cutter that goes past every 20 minutes. I think what he does is go past and go, oh, the grass hasn't grown, and then he just goes along on his little circle and comes back again.
Yeah, they seem to be having a whale of time on the little golf caddies.
Yeah, but I think it's 10 out of 10, and I would definitely come back.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, because it's quite close to home as well. So especially if you want to get away from the young ones.
Yeah.
For a little while, but still want to be close. It's well worth it. It was definitely well worth the money I spent for the holiday.
And definitely, if you forget something, you can always go home and get it and come back.
No, it was definitely a good little birthday treat for you.
Oh yes, definitely. It was as you said in the jacuzzi. It was this week or Nintendo Switch 2.
Yeah, I didn't get my Nintendo Switch 2 because I took you away for your birthday.
Because I was worth it.
You're more important.
But he will definitely get his Nintendo Switch 2.
Eventually.
Yeah. So I hope you enjoyed, peeps. I hope I made it a little bit more funny than the normal travel videos.
Well, yeah. No, we're just trying something different. So if you like it, please thumbs up.
Yeah. Obviously, we will, if you like it and we come out more places, we'll get more professional, but have that odd bit of funniness into it because, why not?
Yeah, and if you got this far, as always, we really appreciate you. Thank you for watching.
So make sure you like and subscribe because that shows us you like it. And we will see you in the next. Bye.